Good evening from the National Weather Service office in Lake Charles. I'm meteorologist Donald Jones, and this is your weather briefing for Wednesday, June 21st, with the latest on Tropical Storm Cindy. Now, Tropical Storm Cindy is approaching the Texas-Louisiana coastline this evening and is expected to make landfall late this evening or early Thursday morning as a weak tropical storm. Tropical storm warnings and flash flood watches remain in effect for much of the region, and the main threats continue to be heavy rain, above normal tides, gusty winds, and the possibility of a few tornadoes. Here's a look at the current tropical storm warnings across the area, and as you can see, parts of the area that were in the tropical storm warning earlier today have since been taken out this afternoon. That includes Tyler County, northern Jasper and Newton counties, Beauregard, Allen, Evangeline, St. Landry, Vernon, Rapides, and Avoyelles parishes. But all the parishes and counties along and south of the I-10 corridor remain in the tropical storm warning. These counties and parishes were removed from the tropical storm warning because it's anticipated that we're not going to see tropical storm force winds that far north at this time. In its place, a wind advisory has been issued for those counties and parishes that were taken out of the tropical storm warning because winds will still certainly be breezy, just not quite up to tropical storm force conditions. A flash flood watch also remains in effect for the entire area and really the entire state of Louisiana, along with southeastern Texas, as we are still anticipating significant rainfall over the next 24 hours or so. We'll get into more details on that in just a minute. A tornado watch also remains in effect for portions of Acadiana and all of southeast Louisiana until 7 p.m. this evening, and this tornado watch could be extended both spatially and temporally as we go through the evening this evening. Taking a look at the latest infrared satellite imagery for Tropical Storm Cindy, you can see the center of circulation outlined by the black L there is approaching the Texas and Louisiana coastlines, but the majority of the heavy rain activity remains well displaced from the center of circulation. Just in the past couple of hours, a burst of convection near the coastline has resulted in increasing rainfall across the area, and that activity is expected to continue through the night and into tomorrow. Here's a look at the official 4 p.m. advisory issued by the National Hurricane Center. Maximum sustained winds have decreased somewhat from this morning to about 50 miles per hour, and the storm continues to move to the northwest at about 9 miles per hour. On its current track, the center of circulation is forecast to make landfall right along the Louisiana-Texas line sometime late tonight or very early tomorrow morning. This is a look at the latest radar imagery as of 3:30 p.m. this afternoon, and you can see that large cluster of showers and thunderstorms just offshore that's gradually going to make its way into southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana this evening and overnight. It's this activity that we're anticipating will cause substantial rainfall that could lead to flash flooding. This look at the radar estimated rainfall total so far, and fortunately the heaviest of the rainfall has actually fallen over the Gulf of Mexico. But that activity is beginning to move onshore now, so it would not be unexpected to see these kind of rainfall totals develop along the coast and further inland as we go through the night tonight and into tomorrow. We're still anticipating anywhere from about 3 to 5 inches of rainfall across portions of southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana, with locally higher amounts of up to 10 inches possible if a band sits over a specific location for a long period of time. Wind gusts today have been in the 25 to 40 mile per hour range along and south of the I-10 corridor, and those winds are expected to continue through the night and perhaps push even further inland as the center of circulation approaches the coastline and makes landfall. Here's a look at the forecast timing and duration of tropical storm force wind gusts as we expect them to occur. I'm not going to read these each individually, but feel free to pause this video to look at them at your own leisure. In addition to heavy rainfall-produced flash flooding, we're also looking at some minor coastal flooding associated with storm surge. We're looking at tides running 2 to 3 feet above normal at both Sabine Pass and Calcasieu Pass, and tides running between 1.5 and 3 feet above normal at Freshwater Canal and Amaretta Pass. So to summarize, we're still expecting 3 to 5 inches of rainfall with locally higher amounts of up to 10 inches possible through Thursday. Tides will be running anywhere from 1.5 to 3 feet above normal through Thursday. We'll be looking at a continued slight risk for tornadoes across the area, and tropical storm force wind gusts are expected to begin anytime near the coast and extend across the remainder of the area through the night before weakening by midday Thursday. We'll continue to provide these updates as long as the threat remains. We'll be conducting a Facebook Live presentation beginning at 7 p.m. this evening, Wednesday, June 21st. If you have any questions or comments about the information presented here, feel free to post them during the Facebook Live section or on our Facebook or Twitter sites. Stay safe this evening and tomorrow, and have a great evening.